The Steadward Centre for me is a centre for liberation.
The Steadward Centre is a centre of achievement.
Centre of joy.
A centre of grace and dignity.
Awesome. I love it.
A centre of strength. A centre of excellence.
In its 24 years at the University of Alberta, the Steadward Centre for Personal and Physical Achievement has become an amazing success story. A story of world leadership in research, innovation, and vision. But mostly it's a story about people. People growing, healthier, stronger, happier. People achieving remarkable goals. People like Gary McPherson, who left a hospital polio ward after 34 years. Dr. McPherson is chairman of the board of the Steadward Centre, and for 4 decades has been the inspiration for Bob Steadward's mission to improve the lives of people with disability.
The Robert Steadward Centre has become a model for the world, a model of people realizing their potential. Now it's time to realize the centre's potential, to do nothing less than change the world.
And they're off to the 1500 wheelchair.
Bob Steadward is one of those extraordinary individuals who has a vision of a better world and the drive and talent to make it happen. His achievements have been monumental.
The president of the International Paralympic Committee, Dr. Robert Steadward.
The 11th Paralympic Summer Games were the best ever.
Through the window of disability sport, Bob Steadward saw a chance to break down barriers for all people with disability around the world. He became founding president of the International Paralympic Committee. In just 12 years, he built the IPC into the second largest sport organization in the world, with 175 member nations. It took intensity and diplomacy, and it took him to the International Olympic Committee and the circles of power.
My goal and my passion is for all people with disabilities to be contributing members of the world.
And of all his accomplishments around the globe, the Steadward Centre in Edmonton is the chief fulfillment of that goal. It's a place of wellness grounded in this principle. Having a disability doesn't mean you're in poor health, but being inactive for anyone often does.
Okay, without this, I'd basically almost be a hermit, because now that I work out, I wheel more places because I know I can make it there now.
The Steadward Centre has developed unique programs, expertise, and technologies that allow people to reclaim their health, to make the most of their abilities, regardless of disability.
I've had multiple sclerosis for 35 years, and I'm in better shape now than I was 9 years ago when I started here. So many people allow themselves to go downhill, and they end up being a lot more sick than they need to be.
We don't work with a disability, we work with a person, and we try to consider their total well-being, their interests, their needs, their capabilities, and their limitations, which is much more important than just the physical component.
The Steadward Centre has developed a powerful formula for success. The main ingredients: fitness and fellowship, research and innovation. It's a formula that has become world-renowned, and the research promises to revolutionize fitness for millions of people. This electrical stimulation device, for example, allows even paraplegics a full-body workout. It was developed by the Steadward Centre's Dr. Gary Wheeler.
This device eventually will become a commercially available device for all people with spinal injury.
What the centre's done for me, it's allowed me to participate in physical activity again, and for me is very liberating.
The success of the Steadward Centre's research and programming has been embraced around the world. Dr. Steadward himself is often better known outside of Canada than he is at home. But while countries like China look to the Steadward Centre as a model to learn from and copy, back in Edmonton, that model is struggling. The Steadward Centre's vast potential is being stifled by a facility that simply does not do it justice.
I was really surprised when I came over, because I heard about the Steadward Centre and everything which has been done over here. And I really remember when I first came in, I said, "Is this all?" It was so small. I mean, it's only 2 fitness rooms and a small office room, and that's it. And
it's a closet. It's a very small facility serving a relatively small number of people with a huge vision and huge potential.
People don't realize how many people out there who have disabilities and are looking to come and work out, but they're being turned away because there's not enough room.
This is our vision: to build a modern, freestanding facility designed to provide specialized services and programming to enhance the lives of persons with disability. It will be a world-class research facility, housing expertise that will attract major funding partners.
With a world-class facility, imagine what a world-class center of achievement will achieve. How enormous the benefits will be for Albertans, for Canadians, for people with disability around the world.
They called me a complete injury, so by the looks of it, I really shouldn't be walking. Are you looking at my feet? It's helped me get like a lot better, my balance and my leg movement. It's been a lot better. My trainers have helped me out a lot in creating balance. So because of the Steadward Centre and the help of the Steadward Centre, I'm able to prove all those doctors and all those surgeons wrong, and I'm able to show them that I can do anything I put my mind to.
There are so many people that are desperate for this type of help. My neurologists tell me that I would very likely be completely bedridden and curled up in a ball had I not been doing what I've been doing at the Steadward Centre. So you can just imagine what the costs to the healthcare system would be had I been hospitalized and requiring constant care for the last several years and perhaps years in the future.
If we had 1,000 clients go through this center, the new one, how much do you estimate that will save the healthcare system in dollars?
Well, I would suspect that with 1,000 clients, we'd be able to pay for this entire building and our operations now and in the future.
Yeah, we'd save millions and millions. I guess we'd probably pay for it in a couple of years.
Absolutely.
It's exciting.
It is indeed.